Got a little GPS thought for you on this Monday afternoon. stepping into the frame. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. This is a different corner. This is the I guess the northeast corner of the porch. Let's see, that's south, so this is east. That's looking east towards the beach. That's looking towards the Atlantic Ocean in North Carolina. So over those little mountains there, on our back porch, our back corner porch. I just wanted to encourage you it's been a busy day, which is great. I started the day off with our team meeting this morning, our staff Devo prayer time, and I was on my way to, had a great meeting with two principals this morning of an old new school in our area. It's Tri-Cities Christian Academy. That's the new name, but it's Tri-City Christian Schools is the old name, and they were like acquired or taken over, or I don't know how it works, but by Lakeway Academy in Morristown, and they changed the name, and they're building a new school, a new campus, beautiful new campus. But I was privileged to go to one of their remodeled campuses in Kingsport today, and did a training, had a great meeting with a couple of principals, did a training. And then I've just been busy all day I did another training online, and then I've got trainings tomorrow. And that's what I do. That's my new position, so to speak, in All Pro Dad, which is a blessing because it kind of morphed into that. It's like about a year ago, we had a team meeting, and we were all talking, and I believe the Lord led me, just like the Lord led me to FCA 20-something years ago, and the Lord led me to Doe River Gorge 26 years ago. The Lord has led me to All Pro Dad for such a time as this, and I'm enjoying it. I get to mentor and coach dads and father figures and team captains to lead their All Pro Dad chapter at their campus. And so I got to do that today, three times already today. And that's why I'm coming on here a little late in the day, but it's still with the thought, because I just came off of a glorious weekend retreat with Souli Business. Look up Souli Business, Souly, Souli, like your soul, business.org or .com. I think it's .org, but either one will get you there. .org or .com. And they've got retreats all over the country. We have one here in East Tennessee. We've had it for 20 years at Doe River Gorge, and I was privileged and blessed to be again on the team, the host team, in a little different capacity this time, but still amazing. And we had a wonderful weekend of recharge, reconnecting with the Lord and with each other. And I just want to encourage you in that. So coming off of that, one of the brothers that came, he shared from his heart, and he shared this verse, Proverbs 27:17, and that's what I want to share with you today. Proverbs 27:17. It says that just as iron sharpens iron, so does one man, one friend sharpen the countenance, the soul, the person of the other man or the other person. And so I want to encourage you in that, as iron sharpens iron. And I've sharpened tools, I've sharpened lawnmower blades, I've sharpened tools on a wheel, a sharpening wheel, and I've also sharpened a knife with a whetstone or even a piece of what do they call it? The paper, emery paper, emery board. And I've sharpened knives in the kitchen. And there's two ways to sharpen things. Sparks will fly if you use a wheel, right? Iron sharpens iron, sparks will fly. But also you can gently sharpen. And so I want to encourage you in that. Sometimes sparks fly, and that's okay. There's room for forgiveness and for disagreement. But when we come together, we can agree on the things that we see the same. Too often we're quick to say, oh, well, you don't see it exactly the way I see it, so I'm out of here. That's not a good way to do it. as iron sharpens iron, so one man, one person sharpens the countenance, sharpens the friendship, sharpens the soul, the inner being of the other person. So I want to encourage you in that. Be an encourager. Be a sharpener. Be a sharpener, like that whetstone, like that emery board, where you can just gently sharpen them and bring them to a new understanding. I think of the verse in Acts. I'm not sure what chapter it's in. Maybe 18, 19, 20, where Ananias and Sapphira take Apollos aside and they show him a more excellent way. He was well versed in the baptism of John. That was 20 years earlier, but they showed him a more excellent way because they had been with the Apostle Paul and they heard about the gospel of grace, and that it was just not just for the Jew. It wasn't just a Jewish thing anymore. It was open up to the whole world, and through the gospel of the finished work of Jesus. So I want to encourage you in that, and I want to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you now. The gospel is that Jesus paid it all. The scripture is Proverbs 27:17.